Hello and welcome back to today's video. So we're going to be having a quick look at this very lovely integral here. So the exponent of the square root of sine of x, all divided through by sec x square root sine of x dx. Okay, so if you have been enjoying these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. That really does mean a lot to me. And if you want to see some more particular types of questions in the future, please leave a comment down below letting me know what you'd like to see more of. Alright, so let's dive right in. So first thing we're going to do here is we're going to try and simplify this. And so to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to use a u-substitution. So I'm going to go ahead and say let u equal to the square root of sine of x, since we know that working with an e to the u generally is going to be our best way of approaching these types of problems. So let's see what happens now. So I've got u equals root sine of x. So what would du dx, what's that going to be equal to? All right, well, chain rule here. So we know the derivative of the inside would be cos of x, and then we know that sine x square root is essentially sine x to the power of a half, so we know that we'll end up bringing that half out the front as well. And then what we'll have left over is sine of x now to the power of negative 1/2, or what we can do now is just rewrite that on our denominator here as the square root of sine of x. Okay, and that is our du dx. So let's see, what will that mean our dx term will be equal to? So let's quickly rearrange that. So bring that up and then bring those across. We see that dx is going to be equal to, I might put that du first. So then we'll say 2 root sine of x, all divided through by cos of x. Okay, and so cos of x on our denominator, well, we know that can also be rewritten out as simply sec x. Okay, so now if dx is equal to du, 2 times the square root of the sine of x times by sec x, let's put that value back into our original problem, and let's see what we simplify this down to become. Alright, so now it's going to look like the integral of e to the u all over sec x root sine x. And now instead of dx, we'll put in a 2 root sine x sec x, and then that du on the end there as well, of course. Alright, so what's going to simplify here? We will get rid of those square root sine x on our numerator and denominator. The sec x will also disappear, and in fact all we're left over with is 2 out the front, e to the u du. And the integral of e to the u du is just going to be e to the u. And so that is in fact going to be our answer here. So 2e to the u plus some constant c. And now let's just remember that u was originally set to be equal to the square root of sine of x. So that means our final answer now is just going to be 2e to the square root of the sine of x plus c, some constant there. And that's it. So if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you'd like to see more of in the future. I really do appreciate it, and as always, stay curious.